I'm at my local dealership, collecting the Troopcarrier.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm Andrew St Pierre White. Join me as I share my passion for building four-wheel drive trucks and travelling to the remotest parts of the world. These videos are made possible by contributions from Patreons. Join the Patreon family now.
I have to do that again. Okay. Get the Troopcarrier in the shot. Okay. They've got two here, two troopies here. They've got the, this is Midnight Blue, and the other one outside is Sandy Taupe. Which one do you think we should take home?
Oh, there's no question.
No question?
No question.
There's no question for me either.
None at all. And it's not Sandy Taupe.
It's not.
No.
You like this one?
I like this one. I think Sandy Taupe is extremely boring.
But it is, but I
know it's heretic.
I ordered a Sandy Taupe.
Foolish boy. This does wonderful things to your eyes.
You don't know, it is nice. I like the blue. I mean, I do like the blue a lot. Actually, I really like the blue. But I'm not. Yeah, that's more bush.
You have never gone and worried about being more bush. You've had a kaleidoscope of colours. It's time to add blue.
Time to add blue. I don't know, what do you reckon? I mean, I know it's a bit, this is more common than the blue, but it's beautiful. I love the Sandy Taupe. But I am going to wrap it though. So I could, I don't know, what do you reckon? Look, I'll have to ask them very nicely if they can change it.
Will it be time to?
Gee, I'm torn. Man, it's good looking. The truth is, it's taken me 7 months from the day I ordered it, and that you never see Land Cruiser 70 series parked on the lot waiting to be bought, especially not now because of the delays. But that, having the idea of having two Troopies on the same lot, never happens, ever.
I ordered this in December, and I didn't lie. I did order a Sandy Taupe, but I changed it to Midnight Blue. And even now, I'm still torn. It did arrive at the dealership yesterday, and I couldn't help myself but take a few pictures.
It's one of the great pleasures of life, buy a new car. You know, I've been very fortunate over the last 4 or 5 years to have bought more than one of them. Feel very lucky, privileged to be able to do this. And this is a beauty. They have done some upgrades. So what I think I'll do now, so this is all about building this vehicle and actually making it into a tourer, overland tourer. Taking all of the information, lessons learned from particularly my 2 other previous Troopcarriers, and then creating an overlander that is super practical and lightweight, Operation Lightweight. I've mentioned this before, which means I have to weigh this. I'm going to weigh it now. First thing I'm going to do before I do anything, I'm going to weigh it. So okay, I'm off it now.
Yep, beautiful.
2460 kilograms with 1224 on the front axle and 1236 on the back axle, and that at the moment is with full fuel. That's 180 litres of diesel on board at the moment. That then is our starting point. I've been accused of being a bolted on fanboy, and at first I thought, no, I'm not. And then I thought a bit more and realised, yeah, I am a fanboy, but I'm fanboy of something very, very specific, and that is the Troopcarrier. And I am now going to go through what's bad about it, what is annoying about it, and it's quite a long list. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. We all know that there are problems with the rear axle, and it would be handled quite a bit better if it was widened, so we have to spend some money, but it's not necessary to do that, but it's nice to do that, so I'll probably do it. The interior is very basic, and it's not particularly comfortable. The ride is okay, it's passable, but it's easy to make it better, and I will do that. It's quite expensive for what you're buying. You're not buying comfort and luxury and all of that stuff. You're buying engineering, because it's a very strong vehicle and it'll last a long time, and it's simple and no electronics except for engine management. Apart from that, no electronics running anything. And what else don't we like about it? Little things. Completely livable little things. Now, I'm not going to do a fresh review of the Troopcarrier. I did that in 2017, it's linked above. And then during the course of owning that first Troopcarrier, I did 2 other significant videos explaining what the vehicle is all about. One was comparing it to the Land Cruiser 76, that's the short wheelbase of the Land Cruiser 70 series. Well, not the shortest, but the shortest available in Australia. There are actually 4 wheelbases in the 70 series. And of course, the comparison between my old camper equipped and modified Troopcarrier when compared to my 79 series stretched dual cab with a camper. But I'm going to show you why now I am a bolted on fanboy of the Land Cruiser Troopcarrier. And it's this. Big, square, no funny trim, just flat sides, and it's a van. It is the only van. There are no other heavy-duty four-wheel drive vans in the world. No other manufacturer makes one. Toyota is the only one, and this is it. Its model designation is the VDJ 78R. Land Cruiser 78, right-hand drive. And here it is. Now the question now, of course, is what do I do first? Because I am actually a little bit intimidated, but in a really good way, in a really excited way. Because I actually have made a list of things that I want to fit to it. And I'm going to say it now, and I'm going to say it again, and probably enough to bore you. This is not a minimalistic build. It's a practical build, keeping a close eye on weight. And I want to turn this into an overland tourer that is, and when I compare it to the 2017, 18 and 19 Troopcarrier, the green one, my second one, that vehicle was at or slightly within 50 kilograms above GVM when fully loaded, full of order, full of fuel, full of food, and 2 people. This will be, in the same configuration, 100 kilograms below GVM. I'm not doing a GVM upgrade because GVM upgrade means I have to put much stiffer springs, stiffer and harder, firmer shocks, etc. Which means when it's not at GVM, its ride is lousy. And my Troopcarrier, the ride was very good, even when it was empty. So it did very well. And even when it was full, it was very good. But it was heavy. So that's my goal. So don't please think that, oh, don't do that, because that's going to make it heavier. What I will do, though, is say,
okay, I now have a cost. I have a limit. I have a budget. A weight budget. And that's my weight budget. So if I'm now going to do something that's going to improve something about the vehicle, but it's going to be very costly in terms of weight, then I will think about it a lot. I might still do it, depending on the advantage it's giving me in terms of living with a vehicle, both driving with it and camping with it. And that's what I'm doing now. And I'm going to share every little bit with you on what I decide to do. And please understand, one of the most difficult things in YouTube is to express one's opinion, and we know that we're going to be attacked for our opinions. It's just my opinion. I'm not saying that you should all do it like me, because your priorities are not going to be the same as mine. So why should you do it like me? Don't do it like me. Do it for you. What I'm going to do is share with you what I'm going to do and the choices that I'm going to make, because I know that you're interested. Most of you are interested. And those of you standing by to attack me for those opinions, they're just my opinions. Don't take it too seriously. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. And that is why I'm a confirmed, a bolted on, a fanboy of the Troopcarrier. Not because it's a Toyota, not even because it's a Land Cruiser 70 Series. Because it's a solid axle, front and back, very toughly built workhorse. It's also a van. It has two 90-litre fuel tanks, which means that without doing anything with it, I have got a range of well over 1,200 kilometres, and I can convert it into a proper camper and not have to pull a trailer. I don't want to tow unless I really have no choice. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video in any way at all, help me out and click the like button. What have you got to lose? See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. These videos are made possible by contributions from Patreons. Join our Patreon family now.